It's 4 o'clock Universal Time. That's 5 o'clock Paris time. You're listening to Radio France International. Good morning and welcome to Paris Live, brought to you by Radio France International's English service. It's Thursday, the 3rd of January. My name is Anne-Marie Besada.
And I'm Emmanuel Landais. The headlines. New figures compiled by the United Nations show more than 60,000 people are believed to have been killed in the 22-month conflict in Syria, many more than previously thought. A court in India is today due to hear the charges of rape and murder against 6 men accused of gang raping a New Delhi student who later died from her injuries. US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton leaves hospital in New York after 3 days of treatment with doctors, saying she's expected to make a full recovery from a rare blood clot in her head. And Central African President François Bozizé sacks his defense minister's son and the country's army chief ahead of talks with a rebellion that has conquered much of the country in 3 weeks.
And coming up on the program, British theatre producer David Cecile will be telling us of his relief following the decision by a court in Uganda to dismiss charges against him for staging a play about homosexuality. And with unemployment rife across rural areas in South Africa, we find out how some companies are looking to help those who can't find work by using new tactics. And Andy May will be here with the sports news. Do stay with us. The United Nations Human Rights Chief says that more than 60,000 people have likely died in the ongoing conflict in Syria. Navi Pillay, the Commissioner for Human Rights, ordered a study into reports of deaths, a study that took 5 months to complete. Victoria Morgan has more on this from Geneva in Switzerland.
Navi Pillay asked data specialists to look at all deaths reported by the Syrian government, human rights organisations and the Syrian Revolution General Council. In total, from March 2011 until the 30th of November 2012, more than 59,600 deaths were noted. As Navi Pillay herself grimly notes, there's been no let-up in the conflict since then, so the figure must be beyond 60,000 deaths now. The United Nations Human Rights Chief criticises Syria severely. This massive loss of life could have been avoided, Ms. Pillay says, if the Syrian government had chosen to take a different path than one of ruthless suppression of what were initially peaceful and legitimate protests by unarmed civilians. But there is yet harsher criticism for the international community, and the failure of the Security Council to act, says Ms. Pillay, shames us all. For RFI in Geneva, Switzerland, this is Victoria Morgan.
A court in the south of Delhi is due today to hear the charges of rape and murder against